these two men were and what their elite unit was and what it was doing in the Sahel?
Well, Cédric de Pierrepont and Alain Bertoncello are both part of a commando unit called Hubert, which is one of 7 units that together comprise the French Special Forces. They're based in the Var in the south of France, but they've been in the Sahel area for 2 or 3 months already, where they were part of what's called Operation Barkhane, which is an operation the French have been conducting in the Sahel region since 2014. 4,500 men from the French armed forces, 2,700 of them based in Mali. It includes fighter aircraft support, helicopters, drones, armor. It's a big operation, you would think, at least on the surface, but if you consider the area that they have to cover, it's really a bit of a pinprick. The Sahel, of the 5 countries we're talking about there, covers an area about the size of Western Europe, and 4,500 men doesn't spread awfully far across a territory that big. But they've been doing pretty effective work, essentially counter-terrorism, but also preventing trafficking of weapons, drugs, and human beings, of course, through Libya and onto Europe. But occasionally they get called upon to do other things, as they were in this particular case, where to begin with, they thought they were trying to release 2 people, 2 French citizens. It turned out that there were 4 hostages, 1 American, 1 South Korean as well. A very complex operation, according to the French military, conducted in the middle of the night, out in the middle of nowhere. They had to approach very carefully up to where the kidnappers were holding the 4 hostages. When they got within 10 meters, they were spotted, apparently, by a guard. They killed the guard, but as they tried to get into one of the huts where the hostages were being held, the kidnappers opened fire on them, and Cédric de Pierrepont and Alain Bertoncello were killed at that point. 4 of the kidnappers were killed and 2 escaped, but all 4 of the hostages were released unharmed.